If you want to make your first $100 by selling a digital product without any inventory, coding knowledge, or startup budget, then this video is a gold mine for you. I'm going to share a ChatGPT prompt which do heavy lifting for you and create everything from start to finish. After this, I'll teach you how to use prompt engineering to create unlimited number of ideas which can help you in making probably millions of dollars. Hi all, I'm Avdesh, and in this channel I share my knowledge related to AI by experimenting with different products, prompts, and business ideas. So first I'm going to share exact prompt which will help you in creating a product using AI. And after this I'll break down the science behind it, also called as prompt engineering. Think of it like this. First I'm going to give you a fish, that is how to create a product which sell for $100 in next few seconds. And second, I'll teach you how to fish. That is how to use prompt engineering to create multiple such products. So without further ado, let's get started. So make sure you bookmark and subscribe this channel so that you can visit again and refer these things. So let's open ChatGPT and give a prompt. So a prompt is basically this. I am a, and then insert whatever line of business you serve, and tell me 10 problems I deal with daily that other people will pay to avoid. So what we are doing here is we are trying to identify the pain point which customers are having, which we can solve and make money. So here, instead of um this placeholder, we will put something. So for now, let's say, you know, Airbnb host. Since I'm a little familiar with this business area, so I'm a Airbnb host, and tell me 10 problems that I deal with, which people will, which people like others, Airbnb host will help in paying money. Now let's see what it gives. Okay, so this is first guest communication. Okay, cleaning, last minute booking. Okay, great. Negative unfair review. Yeah, that's a big one. I know a lot of people will pay for this. Okay, so this way, like you'll get 10 ideas. So here we have used Airbnb, but you can use any line of business or customer service, or customers you are helping with. So then it also asks you, would you like me to turn this into something, blog post, lead magnet idea, right? So first let's do a little bit refinement and ask, and this is the follow-up prompt which we will use. Which of these would help me in making $100 online, and why? So let's go ahead and check. Okay, so this is good. Guest messaging automation template. So yeah, this is something which you can easily convert into a digital product and sell it. Okay, it is giving you, okay, cool. It is giving you everything. Sell your template pack $25 each. Okay, and 20 plus templates, check-in, Wi-Fi. Okay, great. So it is giving you an option. Now you can use this as a baseline and create other things like a copy, social media post, or Facebook ad, and start selling this product. Now let's try some other categories. Now let's change this prompt from Airbnb host to say YouTube creator. Now again, you can have here anything. You can have a elementary teacher or an insurance agent, or different things. So let's see, like how it goes using one more example. So here it is giving us different ideas. Okay, video editing, coming up with fresh ideas, writing script, creating thumbnails, all of them are valid ideas. Now, as we discussed earlier, let's go to next step. So now, since ChatGPT has already seen us, it is asking us, will you like to explore making your first 100 or maybe a tailor into digital product? Now you can just say yes instead of typing that second prompt. Okay, so the idea which it is giving us is we script template pack. Okay, so here we can package a good script, And product ideas title will be 10 high converting YouTube. Okay, this is good. Script template which YouTube creator can use, and it is giving us different options. What are the pricing, number of sales we need to make, and then how you can sell it. You can use Gumroad or Etsy, you can use Canva to create, and so on and so forth. So basically, like, this is a template you can use. Now I want to try one more area. So what if, like, it's for insurance agent. Okay, now let me try this with the insurance agents. I have some idea in this field. I also have a blog, and I also wrote a book. So let's see if I can use this and sell my book. Okay, so I'm asking it, like, I'm an insurance agent. Tell me 10 problems I deal with daily that um, other people will pay to avoid. Okay, so first is quality lead. Yes, I think this is the biggest trouble, getting clients. Okay, policy comparison takes time, paperwork. All of these are valid problems. And it is again giving us a follow up. Would you like to explore? Can make $100? So let's say yes. Okay, so it is saying client communication toolkit, which is good, but I already have a book which is focusing on this first idea, finding quality leads. So what you can do, what I will do is I will ask us to, can you suggest a product I can create and sell on finding quality leads problem. Okay. Now let's see what it does. Okay. So this is good. Lead magnet kit for insurance agents. Cool. So we can create a lead magnet kit, and then so I can do multiple things. So, like, when I create a lead magnet kit, I can sell whatever this kit they are suggesting, plus add my book also, and come up with this kind of an offering. And then I can run Facebook ads, and sell it and make money. So I'm going to actually try this out. So make sure you subscribe the channel and follow up, because in next few videos I'm going to share the progress and how much I'm able to make by addressing this problem. So now we saw some examples which we were able to use to create products and exact prompt. Now let's dive into prompt engineering and learn how we can create different prompts, and maybe expand our horizon and create more products, which may be even software product, or come up with business ideas which are, say, beyond digital products, or use AI in our day-to-day life to improve our efficiency, scale up our existing businesses, and so on and so forth. So let's continue with the next step, and make sure you stay all the way till the end, so that you don't miss all the parts of prompt engineering. So we are diving deep into a topic which is not only trending but also changing the way we interact with artificial intelligence. Yes, it's prompt engineering. Many people think that, like, writing a prompt is just typing few sentences, and similar to the way you do a search on Google, but it's not. It's much bigger than that. So prompting is like having a key to AI universe, and if you don't have the right prompt, you'll not get the results which you're expecting. So people who can prompt better are able to build big businesses, are able to automate a lot of transactions or tasks, and are able to get ahead of others. So if you have been playing with AI tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Grok, Claude, etc., then you'll know that magic happens when you give the right instructions to these tools. But what are the right instructions? How do you get those instructions to make AI work the way you want it to be? How do you go from a basic query to a masterpiece? That's, my friend, is the art and science of prompt engineering. This isn't just another tutorial. It's a beginner friendly full course which will help you in mastering prompt engineering. We are going to discuss absolutely everything from basics to advanced prompt techniques that will make your AI model sing. So whether you are a content creator, a business owner, entrepreneur, or a student, this video is going to help you. So make sure you bookmark and subscribe this channel so that you can visit again and refer these things. Now let's start with basics. What is prompt engineering? So prompt engineering is basically designing inputs or prompts in such a way for AI model to achieve desired outputs. Think of it like this way. AI models are incredibly smart, but can't read your mind. So you have to give them concise instructions in order to accomplish a certain task. If you have to take an example, imagine that you have to ask a chef to prepare a food for you. So you can either say, just make me food. In this case, they may prepare something which you may or may not like. But if you provide them a clear instruction that prepare me a food which is Italian and it should include chicken and few more details, then it is going to prepare a dish which you really like. So in AI engineering, a prompt can be a command or a question or a set of text or inputs which you provide AI model to get certain output. It's about turning vague idea into precise instructions to get the right results. Now let's discuss some of the core components of a prompt. That's instruction, context, persona, and format. Now, when you're creating a prompt, you may or may not need all of these components, but you may be able to mix and match some of these components to get the right results which you want. First, and probably the most obvious one, is instruction. So you have to let the AI model know what exactly do you want. Do you want it to write an email? Do you want it to write a poem? Do you want it to write a code for you? And in this, you have to be as specific as you want. Instead of saying, say, tell me about dogs, if you are more precise and you say that, like, write 100-word paragraph about why golden retrievers make a great pet for families, then this is more precise and will give you better results. Now, second is context. So when you're writing prompt, try to provide some context to AI. For example, if you are trying to write a response to an Airbnb guest, then provide that I'm trying to respond to an Airbnb guest about an issue which they responded, and these are the things which I want to mention. So once AI model has a proper context, it can provide output which will cater to this context. Third item is persona. When you're creating a prompt, you can ask AI to act as a particular persona. For example, you are writing a marketing copy, then you can ask AI that, hey, act as a 10 plus year experienced marketing strategist and write a copy addressing whatever you want to address. So this way you are able to give them a persona and they can write in such a way. Similarly, if you are creating, say, a poem for kids, then you can ask that, okay, act as a Santa Claus and write a poem for a 5-year-old. In this case, AI will take the persona of a Santa Claus and write in such format. Finally, it's a format. It's very crucial to provide AI what kind of format you want. If you are, say, asking for a YouTube script or a regular article, then you have to mention that. Or in some cases, you may need a format in a JSON format, or you may want to have it in a tabular. So it's important to specify AI what kind of a format you want. Now we'll try some of the examples related to prompt. The first example is assume that you want to create a marketing plan or marketing strategy for something. So in this case, we will take example where you are a kind of an Airbnb host and you want to create a marketing plan which you can use to increase presence of your Airbnb on Instagram. Okay, let's go ahead. So first, as we discuss, ask them to act as someone. So like act as a 10 plus year experienced social media marketer and create marketing strategy to grow my Instagram this Instagram account is for Airbnb property, and you should also provide what is the aim. So, and my aim is to get more booking, right? And my aim is to get more bookings. Okay, let's see. So here it is creating certain strategies. Okay, it is telling us how to write the bio, what kind of a content strategy we should have, what kind of a post we should be creating, and so on and so forth. Okay, this is good. Now, as a next step, what we can do is, so like another thing with prompt engineering is like you should be interactive and ask follow-up questions to AI to get best result. So here we have got the strategy. So now it is, now let's ask it like based on this strategy, can you please create Instagram post for next say 7 days, right? Add some more details like my property is a lake house, right? And it's good for fishing or boating. But now you have provided a prompt which is kind of follow-up question, and ChatGPT will provide you a follow-up strategy. Okay, so it has provided you theme, how to create, what kind of hashtags, and great. Now let's take another example where maybe you want to create an app, and you want to create this app on tools like say Lovable or Bolt or any other Replit, things like that. So how you can go about is first, like you should have basic idea of what you want to build an app, and then you can ask ChatGPT or any other um, AI tool to create requirements for this app. So here I have an idea of app and I have created some basic requirement. But what I'll do is I'll provide instruction and ask ChatGPT to write requirements. Okay. So can you write detailed requirement for tool which has following feature. Okay. So here I have provided some of the features which I had in mind. So I mean, first is like user should be able to sign in, sign up, and once they have created, what we want is that user should be able to create a form where their customer can provide their email, phone number, and submit that form, or they can use a barcode also to scan and share these details. And once they submit it, then we want to show some kind of a landing page where customers are able to either see a referral code or Wi-Fi details or whatever this user is trying to provide. So let's see what it does. So now what it is doing is it is providing a detailed requirement. So as a next step, what you can do is go through these detailed requirement and see whether it makes sense or not and what you want to add or remove, right? So this it is providing different roles: admin, user, customer, different authentication, how you are creating a form or you're submitting a form and whatnot. So now what we are going to do is we are going to ask ChatGPT that use these requirements and create a prompt which we can give to Lovable to create the application. Okay, so use these requirements and create a prompt which I can input in lovable to create an app. So now if you see, like, it is kind of creating a detailed prompt which lovable .ai can understand and create a feature. So still I feel this prompt is not as detailed enough. So, what you can do is use manus.ai. So manus.im actually, this is a very powerful general agent which you can use to create prompts, and it can do practically hundreds of things for you. So let's do one thing. Let's copy whatever ChatGPT has created and give it to it. Can you create a prompt with below mentioned requirement? Okay, let's see. So I have, whatever prompt man has created, I've copied it here, and you can see, like, it is pretty detailed. It has covered a lot of things, and some of it I may or may not have thought about. So what I am going to do is I'm going to copy this prompt and put it in this lovable and create an app. So I'll not go through the app creation process in this video. You can check out other lovable video to understand that. Since the prompt engineering will stay there, um, but I'll drop a link below of the app which I create, and you can check that out. Now another way to get an effective prompt or get the right answer from AI model is to ask AI model to ask you questions. So for example, like, I have a YouTube channel, and I want to ask AI um, to help me grow this channel. So what I'm going to do is I have this YouTube channel, and ask me questions which can help me in growing this YouTube channel. Okay. So I have YouTube channel. Link is provided below. Please help me in creating strategy to, grow this channel. Ask me any question to question which may help you in coming with clear strategy. Let's provide the link. Let's see what it does. Okay, so it is asking some things like, what are the channel goals, audience, focus. So, I'm going to provide all these things. So if you look here, right? So if I had to kind of a guess and provide some prompt, I may or may not have done it. But now ChatGPT has told me specifically what kind of prompts or inputs I should provide so that they can help in creating the right answer. So here, like, I'll provide these 7 options, kind of 7 prompts, and then it'll help me in creating a strategy. The same thing you can do with any of your problem, right? So if you want ChatGPT to do say financial planning, you can ask that, okay, these are my financial goals. This is where I want to reach. Ask me a question which will help you in creating right financial strategy for me. So thanks for staying all the way to the end. So some of the free resources which you can use, and I have dropped a link below. First is a complete course on AI agents, which will help you in learning AI agents and how you can automate most of your tasks. And another resources like major tips and tricks related to ChatGPT. It'll help you in using ChatGPT and other LLMs to fullest. Don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you don't miss any of the upcoming episode. And you can also check out our previous videos to learn about some of the AI coding and AI agent tools.